Hi there, I'm Geneva and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing kind of like a knit with me, and we're just gonna talk about some of the media that I've been consuming lately. So I want to start incorporating more of like the shows and movies and TV and stuff that I watch. Okay, well, in like the books that I like read slash listen to, like audiobooks, on this channel because originally I wanted to do like full-blown reviews, but it's a little anxiety inducing for me. So I figured like this would be a good like first step, like a little mini step towards that. Um, like instead of doing full individual reviews of the things that I want to. So instead, I'm just going to group it all together and hopefully it's of interest to some people. Um, so yeah, I just thought I'd do like little monthly recaps of the media that that I consume. And then just do like, give my little thoughts on it or whatever. Cause I love watching stuff. Like I watch a lot of movies, I watch a lot of shows, I watch a lot of anime. So and I like to read. So um yeah, I just figured we could talk about stuff like that. Um so to before we get into all of that for the month of October, um this is what I'm working on. So I'm working on a scarf. It's called a black, like I'm calling it my Black Widow scarf because as you can see, it's like black mohair with red beads in it. And I had started off with crochet, using my 0.08 crochet hook on it, but I'm just now realizing there's like a pinkish bead. Ugh. But I started out using putting the beads on with like the crochet hook, and then that was like it wasn't taking that long, but like I wanted to try the stringing method. The reason I didn't do that first is because I thought it would mess up the fuzz on it, but it seems to be holding up pretty well. So yeah, I'm just working on this scarf. This is my Black Widow scarf, and it should be on my Etsy soon enough. But yeah. Okay. So let's get started. So let's start with shows. So for the month of October, the shows I watched, I rewatched How to Get Away with Murder for some reason because I was really just craving like I was just really craving some Viola Davis. So I rewatched How to Get Away with Murder and like, ugh, I hate Wes so much. Like Wes and what's that girl's name? Shit. The girl, like the black girl, the one that like, she's really smart and all like cool, but she's also insufferable. The because I really liked her with Asher. Oh, Michaela. So yeah, like both Wes and Michaela are like the most annoying people on the show. Like they make me like I I feel like we're supposed to not like Laurel, but they make me like not they make me like Laurel and I don't like Laurel. Um and obviously Connor is the best character in the entire show. But it was just like really like it was just funny to rewatch it and like see how ridiculous it got towards the end, like where they were literally just like meddling and like doing all of this stuff that they didn't even have to do, that was like just making it worse for them in the long term. So yeah, I rewatched How to Get Away with Murder, and that was a nice little like blast to the past. It was nice, like binging it, except for like in the middle of me watching it, Netflix took it off, and then I had to go to like one of those seedy third party websites to finish watching it, and like click out of ads every time I wanted to change the episode, and uh-oh, and so that was annoying. But the show, of course, is a classic, and I might try to watch Scandal. I just need to see, like, if it's not on like a streaming platform that I have, then I'm just gonna wait until it is, because I really don't want to deal with like the third party websites anymore. Um, so next up, things that I watched in October. So me and my daughter watched Kimi ni Todoke together, and I had read the manga when I was a kid when it was coming out. Like I used to read it in Shoujo Beat, and we had a few of the volumes, and so it was really fun watching it, especially with my daughter. Like it was just like the anime is just so cute and sweet, and I love it. I'm I have a couple of like Grafgens saved of Sawako, so that I can do like a tapestry of her because she's so precious. And so yeah, Kimi ni Todoke was really nice. I was really surprised, like the way that they did the last season was a little surprising. Like the episodes are like an hour and a half long, which is crazy, and but really good. But I gotta say, Kasahaya was really pissing me off towards the end, like, but overall, Kimi ni Todoke was a really good like palate cleanser, refreshing anime to watch. Um, as for like our family show that we're all watching, like me, Valerie, mostly me and Tyler are watching it, but sometimes Valerie will want to watch it with us. Is My Hero, we're watching My Hero Academia because Tyler hasn't seen any of it. I've seen it like multiple times because it used to be my comfort show, my comfort anime. And so we're rewatching MHA, but of course Netflix again doesn't have all the seasons, so now we are watching it on GoGo Anime. And so we've got to like click out of the ads and stuff, and that's pretty much it as far as like TV shows. But I am gonna include Warriors because it's not a show, but it's a concept album that could eventually maybe become a Broadway show. So I'm going to include it because it's so good. So I've been listening to Warriors, the concept album by Isa Davis. I hope I'm saying that right. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, who, does like Hamilton and others. And so if you're like a Hamilton fan at all and you haven't listened to Warriors yet, definitely go listen to it. It's so good, and I really hope that we get some sort of visuals to it. Just because like as hard as I try, like I'm trying to decipher who is singing each song, like who's singing each part, and it's very hard because sometimes like it's I don't know, it just does such a great job at like whenever like a lot's going on in the music, the show. I don't know how to explain it. When a lot's happening, like the vocals reflect that a lot, because like with the overlapping and the instrumentals, it's just beautiful. So I really hope that we do get some visuals for Warriors, because I think that would be really cool. But until then, I'm just doing the best I can. There is somebody on YouTube that is making like the color-coded voice thing for when the warriors are singing, but I feel like some of the ones I watched weren't completely accurate, but I don't know, so we'll see. But yeah, go watch Warriors. It's really great. It's based off of the movie that came out, I think, in the year of 79, or it might have been the 80s, I'm not sure, but It's based off a movie which I have yet to see and I really want to watch because I want to like the first time I watched Warriors, I didn't really like I was like, okay, I think I know what's going on. Or the first time I listened to it, I was like, I think I know what's going on, but I wasn't sure. It took me like a good like 2 to 3 listens to really like piece together the story, but that's could possibly be because I'm slow. Um and my brain doesn't work as quickly to pick up clues as some other people's does. Um as some other people's do or does. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it's really good. And I really want to watch the movie to like fill in the gaps that the album definitely probably left out, you know? So yeah. Um that's it for like the shows that I've watched. I don't know, maybe I'll do a category of what I've been listening to, but I really like just cycle through the same things over and over again, so that's not really that I don't think that that's going to be helpful for anybody. But I did just want to include Warriors because I can see it in my mind. So it is like a show to me. Um, let's see. As for books, let's do books. So I didn't really read a lot in the month of October, unfortunately. Um, I started a book by Kathy Koja called Dark Factory, and I started it because I had read Kathy Koja's um, The Cipher book, and it's called Cipher or The Cipher, I can't remember, but it was so good, and I'd been wanting to read another book of hers, and I'd been pushing it off because, you know, like anxiety, like, oh, I really want to read it, but what if it's not as good as Cipher was? And so that's what stopped me from like reading any of her books, which kind of ultimately stopped me from reading anything at all because I was like, it's not gonna be, you know, as good or whatever. Um, but I was right. It wasn't good, but it just wasn't the same genre. Like Cypher was like really cool, like 90s horror and very suspenseful. It was so good. And if you haven't read it, like definitely read it. And I was expecting that from Dark Factory, and it's just a completely different genre. And it's something that is like kind of based on her own real life experiences too. So it's good. It's just not what I was expecting. And her writing style is so amazing. I love it. And it's so down to earth and like gritty and realistic to me. Um, so definitely check out like Kathy Koja's stuff if you have not. But yeah, so I read Dark Factory. It was like a 12, 13 hour book on Audible. So, you know, it was okay. And so it took me a while to get through that one just because I wasn't super invested, I guess. But then after that, I decided that I wanted to try to read something, you know, spooky for like Halloween. And so I ended up reading Psycho, um, like the Norman Bates book. I can't remember who it's by right now. So sorry, but maybe I'll put it over here. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but I ended up reading that for my like little Halloween book or like, you know, to get me in the Halloween spirit. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. I watched the show Bates Motel back when it came out. I think I was in like high school at the time. But I remember watching that show when it came out, and like I really liked the actor that played Norman, and I love, you know, the actress that played the mom, which I can't think of her name, but she also plays in like um you know, like The Conjuring, I think, or she's in a lot of stuff. I cannot remember her name right now, but you know, you would know her face if you've seen it. Um, she plays that the Warrens, like she plays the wife. The Warrens, the ones that you know, can like, that are clairvoyant, I guess. I don't know the word. But anyway, so yeah, I read Psycho. It was really good. I was debating on whether I didn't know that there were like multiple books of it, and I looked it up on Reddit, like if I should read them, and everybody pretty much said like no. So I don't think that I'm gonna read them. So yeah. And I'm gonna do another video, of course, like at the end of this month, because I think I want to have the videos at the end of the month, obviously. This one is at the beginning of the next month because I'm not that great at thinking ahead sometimes when it comes to posting on the internet. But the November video for this is going to be posted at the end of November, obviously. But anyway, I forgot what I was gonna originally say. So as for movies that I watched, I went to the movies. I didn't watch a lot of movies, which is weird because I usually like to have movie marathons in the month of October. But life has been really busy. My partner Tyler and my daughter's birthday were earlier in October, and so for Tyler's birthday we went to the movies, and we went to 3 different movies in one day, 3 different movie theaters, because we were just traveling all around just for like a date day, and we ended up seeing 3 different movies. So we saw Joker, Deadpool, and Deadpool versus Wolverine, and My Old Ass. And Joker movie I loved, Folie, Deux. I never saw the first one though, so I just went to the second one because I didn't know that there was a first one originally. I just saw the trailer and wanted to see it. And so I didn't know that there was a first one. But like I feel like they kind of fill you in decently in the movie. But watching it definitely made me want to watch the first one because I absolutely loved it. It felt like a piece of art, and it was great. And like I really enjoyed it. Like I would give it like I would give it like a 8.5 out of 10 because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I know people were saying that because I didn't know it was a musical either, but it's not really like, I wouldn't really call it a musical as somebody who loves musicals. But it was because like the song, but they really knew how to kind of keep it roped in. The songs weren't super long, they were nice and like short, and they got the point across. So I really enjoyed the Joker movie a lot. And I want to watch the first one. And yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I don't understand the people that are saying like that they didn't, because I think it was a really good movie. And I love Lady Gaga, and I like when she acts. Well, I love her acting. I love her in like shows and stuff. I think she's got like a really nice face. So yeah. And then so the Joker is the first movie that we saw that morning, and then we saw Deadpool versus Wolverine, which was not my favorite. I'm not really like a Deadpool person or like a hero person. I used to be really into the Avenger movies and the Iron Man movies, but you know, I guess I don't know. Like they stopped making Iron Man movies, so yeah, and then I didn't even watch, I think I watched like the first 2 Avengers, and then after that like I kind of grew out of it, I think. But yeah, it was funny. but definitely just not my type of movie. But Tyler loved it, and it was his for his birthday, and so that's all that really mattered. And then we saw My Old Ass later that night, and it was so good, and I cried so much. Um, it was a beautiful, beautiful movie, and I think that everybody should watch it. Um, it was beautiful. Um, Lots of really funny moments, but also like it just had this like really nice like indie feel, and it was really funny. But it had like a lot of nice like indie moments that just felt really good, and like profound, like a coming of age movie. Yeah, that's the word. Like it was definitely like a coming of age movie that was just beautiful to watch and see. So yeah, that's really those are the only things that I can think of that I did for October, like that I watched, the media that I consumed, which, inspires a lot of the things that I do, is what I'm consuming at the moment. Oh my gosh, this bead is stuck. So, I'm gonna keep track a little bit better this month, and like, we can grow and see where this series takes us. Because I do want to, like, I just love talking about the stuff that I'm watching. And I don't have friends, so I don't really have anybody else to talk to. So why not put it on YouTube? So if you saw any of these things, and I know like a lot of the stuff that I watch is like older and like rewatches, but I occasionally watch new stuff. So, and you'll see that during the next one. Um, I'm not gonna mention what I'm watching right now because it's November and I want to save it for the November video. So, like, do you think it's better for me to, because I think it's better for me to, like, watch it and then post, and then, like, make a video of the things that I'm watching. So then I can, give my critiques and, like, my little mini reviews. But, so yeah, please just let me know let me know your thoughts on any of the stuff that I've watched. If you saw the movies that are like the newer things that I watched, what you thought about them. If you like have seen the things that I've watched, or like, and then have any suggestions, because I'm always looking for new things to watch, or any books to listen to or read. So yeah, just let me know. And because I love suggestions, and it's hard, like I'm always on Reddit browsing suggestions, especially for anime. I feel like I've watched every single anime, and like I like not every single anime, but I feel like I've seen almost everything that's of quality, and like that falls into the qualifications, I guess, that I like for my anime to have. Like, anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sitting with me. Please feel free to like this video if you liked it, of course, the whole spiel. Subscribe. I'll have the link to my link tree in the description, as well as anything else that might be relevant to this video. So thanks, and have a great day. Bye.